Hello guys, and welcome to weekly outlook here on gold, pound USD, the USDCAD, and the DXY. I'm quickly here on gold. My anticipation for this week is simple. I'm anticipating more like a bearish movement this week. The reason is because on the daily time frame we've seen price coming to these regions here, and I'm anticipating more like maybe a little bit of a retracement back to these regions here. We've seen that bullish move. I'm expecting a new leg here, maybe before the continuation. Other than that, if we slide back into the 1 hour time frame, this is my analysis here. My analysis is, as you can see, we're getting a rejection here. I need price to pull back into this region here, give us a head and shoulder pattern, make a new low, and then I'm sure we are making lower lows and lower highs, right? That way we could actually anticipate price to actually go down to the downside. Here being another confluence, the upward trend line broken, retesting this region will be a perfect shot for the gold. Otherwise, we might see continuation of price from this region. Maybe if we get something like a break of this region, maybe retest of it, then we'll continue to the upside. All right. For the targets to the downside, we already see marked 1860 for the minimum, 1900, 1860, and probably 1840. Other than that, if we break above these regions of 1940, then we might actually see price come all the way to 1955, 1960, and probably 1980 one more time. All right, so basically there's a possibility actually, because gold is actually very bullish right now, to see price come all the way to the regions of 1980 and probably even 2000. But for now, I think maybe we might actually just get a little bit of movement back to the downside, and then we'll actually get price continuing to the upside. Okay, so for now this is looking so sweet to actually short, but I'm waiting for confirmations. A new low, retest this region, hold this region, and then we'll continue to the downside. All right, I'll see you guys. All right. Pound USD. Over here on pound USD, what I'm anticipating on pound USD is quite similar to gold. We've seen what I'm anticipating probably here is a double top, and then we might actually get price to the downside, and basically a break of this region here will actually see price come all the way to 126 regions. For now, I'm anticipating maybe like a double top here, and price will roll down a little bit, probably to the regions of 120, 180, and probably below it. So for the week, I'll actually be watching out for that region. As you can see, we are actually rejecting a little bit here, so what I'm anticipating is probably like a huge confirmation for a drop, and then and then we look for short positions. Okay, we look for short positions. So basically it's quite simple. What I'm anticipating here, just price to the downside, price to the downside. We've seen here as a strong resistance region 124.40, 124.30, 124.40, and price is rejecting that region right now. We might actually get a push a little bit back to the downside, but a break of this region will continue to the upside. All right, that's basically it. So for the minimum, I'm anticipating price to actually retest 120, 176 regions. Otherwise, we'll continue to the upside. Okay, I'll see you guys. I keep saying that, I'm sorry. USDCAD. Why USDCAD? I'm anticipating a bearish continuation. Before that, let's take a look at the DXY. This is the reason here. We've seen DXY being very bearish. We've seen price close very bearish last week, and this week we've seen price resume to actually hold on. So last week we closed this way, and price opened up this week, and we've seen price heading very bearish. So over here on the 4 hours time frame, we've seen the last 4 hour candle close very bearish, but last week we had a new low made here around 101.53. That was on Wednesday. Basically what I'll be anticipating currently is, if price doesn't reject this region and start a bullish formation, we might actually see price continue to the downside, retesting 101.20 and the rest. If price still holds around this region of 101, then yes, we'll be anticipating a continuation, a bullish reversal from that region. A break of 101, then the XY is heading downside. And if that happens, we'll see pound USD continue to the upside, gold continue to the upside, USD CAD will just plummet to the downside. Okay, So basically my anticipation this week is if price rejects this region and we'll get a bullish sentiment, like a bullish candle over, creating higher highs and higher lows, then definitely USD will continue to the upside and pound USD going to the downside, go to the downside basically. For now, I'm anticipating, let's get a bullish reversal from here, and so that we can actually get a bearish continuation from these regions, bearish reversals from these regions and these regions. Okay, over here on USDCAD, like I already said, so if the DXY continues to the downside, then we'll anticipate USDCAD to come down all the way to the regions of 133.00 or probably below it. Otherwise, we might actually see price, reject from this region and go to the upside. Looking over here in the 1 hour time frame, we can see what it's created already. So let's say this is actually a very strong region right now. We've rejected, it's created, we've seen that candle pattern right there, a bullish a morning star, a morning star, and then basically we'll be anticipating price to probably go to the upside. If price is going to the upside, then we'll anticipate pound USD to the downside and go to the downside. All right, so basically guys, I'll see you guys on Friday for the recap. Let's see how price will play out this week. Ciao.